What's up guys and welcome. You are watching Fuzzy Fitness. Starting today's video with some Hadi Choopan's old updates. Yes, you guys heard that right, these are old updates. So what happened was that he did post these pictures on his Instagram story. And the whole social media just went with it that these are recent updates. And people started saying that he hasn't made any significant improvements since last year. But the fact is, these are from last year, when he was training with his coach Can Ramon in Texas. I think Hadi is playing the mind games here, not only just with the fans, but especially with his competition, to make them all think that he will be more or less the same the way we saw him last year, when the chances are that Hadi will probably be at his all-time best this time, because that is the need of the hour, especially if he wants to successfully defend his Mr. Olympia title this year in November, as I believe this year's Mr. Olympia is gonna be much more competitive than last year's. So after winning his first sandow last year, Hadi Choopan did say that he wants to win 7 more of these. But the thing is, we all know that every year it is gonna get more and more difficult for him to hold on to that title. That is based on the fact that the competition is just leveling up so damn fast. And even last year, it was so close between him and Derek Lunsford. And we have all seen that Derek and Samson and Nick Walker, they are improving at such a fast pace that it is going to be extremely difficult to stop these guys. And do not count out Andrew Jack either. It is really unbelievable that this guy turned pro just last year at the Arnold Classic Amateur. So he is kinda new in the pro ranks, but his physique has evolved so much over the last 1.5 years. And yes, I do know that he is 38 years old, but still he has the best structure out of all of them. And if he fills up nicely, especially in his weak areas like his hamstrings and in the side leg, only a handful of guys stands a chance against him, and that too by a long shot. Next up we have Ramon Dino's update, who looks massive and shredded at 8 weeks out of this year's Mr. Olympia. It must have been the biggest sigh of relief for Ramon that the weight limits for classic physique were finally increased. He is definitely one of those athletes who were having the hardest time making weight at both the Olympia and at the Arnold. And although it was Ramon's best look of his career, but he did compromise a lot of muscle fullness just to make the weight cut off. But even with all that, he was so ahead of the pack that he was clear-cut second place finisher at the Olympia, and he won the Arnold Classic in a dominating fashion. So, with extra 5 pounds added to his weight limit, the final package will be really interesting this time. So if Chris Bumstead comes in at his best, like he did previous year, the weights won't change a damn thing, especially when it comes to that first place trophy. But we all know sooner or later Chris Bumstead is gonna retire. And if Ramon keeps himself solidified as the second best in the world, he will be the next in line to become the champion. Now I think the biggest shocker here can be Terrence Ruffin. He is still in his prime, and it is really delusional to count out 2 times Arnold Classic champion. The man is looking better than ever on his road to Dubai Pro, and he really has to win this show in a dominating fashion to make a statement that he is still here and he is coming with all the force for the top finish at this year's Mr. Olympia. As I have said earlier, 7 additional pounds, that is a lot of room to grow, especially at the highest level. And even though Terrence Ruffin did state that he will be able to make the maximum out of this weight cutoff next year, but still it is quite a possibility that he put on some solid muscle in this offseason as well. Because we all know he hasn't competed since the Olympia last year, so this was a big offseason for Terrence. As of right now, he looks bang on target, especially with his conditioning, and we still are about 2 weeks out of Dubai Pro. So what do you guys think? Is there a possibility where Terrence can regain his top 2 spot once again? Do let me know what you guys think in the comments below. This downsized but ripped version of Flex Lewis looks really great. Records are meant to be broken, we all know that. But his record of 7 consecutive 212 titles That is gonna be very, very difficult to beat, especially in the near future. Because as good as Sean Calrita is, he is in his 40s, so sooner or later he is bound to slow down, or young guys will eventually catch up. So here is a question that I very often hear. Why did Flex Lewis continue to compete in the 212, despite knowing that he was sacrificing muscle almost every year? Why didn't he switch to the men's open bodybuilding? Why he didn't take the leap of faith the way David Lansford did, or the way Hadi Choopan did? And I guess a part of it is because of Phil Heath. He was the reigning champion at that time, and that too one of the most dominating one this sport has ever seen. And there was just no way Flex Lewis could have beaten Phil Heath, especially in his prime. But that does bring us to a very interesting question. Which one wins the more? The Grammys 2 Mr. Olympia wins in the men's open, or Flex Lewis's 7 to 12 titles? Do let me know what you guys think. Also, hit the thumbs up button if you like the video, and smash the subscribe button if you wanna come back for more. Thanks for watching.